Hello and welcome. Welcome to Drakenmemoria. Yay! What is Drakenmemoria, you may ask? Well, it's Dungeons and Dragon. Actually, a group of people playing Dungeons and Dragon. So, if this is not something you want to watch, well, there's really nothing we can do about it. You clicked here, so you knew what you were getting into. We can help you. But if it really was a mistake, then if you're on Twitch or YouTube, they give suggestions. On Twitch, it's to the left. On YouTube, it's to the right. Pick one and go listen to something else. But if you actually want to be here, no matter the reason, maybe because you like Dungeons and Dragons, you like us playing Dungeons and Dragons, your boyfriend or girlfriend didn't give you any choice and you gotta watch us because they like us. So long as you stay civil in the chat, you're welcome. It's a pleasure to have you with us. Yeah, because we're getting so big now that you got boyfriends and girlfriends telling their loved ones, you have to listen to this. It's fun. We're so big. It happens all the time.
It's their form of edging.
Yeah.
Edging. No, never mind.
Yeah. All right. So, if you're new, welcome. If you're not new, welcome back. If you enjoy the ambiance music, thunderstorm in the background, ambient mixer. If you like the world map, Wonder Draft. If you like the battle map, Dungeon Alchemist. And I have an episode tomorrow if you want to watch me create more maps. Who knows? Maybe one of those maps will find themselves in our campaign. I doubt it. But you never know. A player might decide at some point to just veer off course and just go visit the closest island chain, and I'll have no choice but to go into the maps we've made, and I'll be forced to use that map because...
And
What?
sorry. Stuck in a game.
Okay. Alright, so... What was I saying? Oh, yeah. What's been happening here? And as always, I forgot to open resume of what happened last episode. So, in case you weren't watching last episode, or you fell asleep while watching, or whatever, because, it was combat mostly, so it happens only in a few seconds. You blink and you missed it all. So, last episode, the party recovered from their challenge to recover a powerful ancient magical artifact needed to open the gate to go back home. Before leaving, however, they needed to settle one last thing: saving a town from tyranny, as all good heroes do. Before going, however, they needed to make sure their new friend would not turn sour in the middle of the fight. So, using one of the ability of the object they had just recovered, they went exploring in the mind of their new friend. Because that's what you do with friends. You invade their memories without their consent. Once satisfied of their finding, they moved on to the town and made sure all of their preparation had not been in vain. Because, it's important to go pick a fight when you prepare for a fight. There's definitely never any ways to avoid any of all of this.
Why would we want to do that?
Exactly. It's the whole point.
See, I knew we should
I
have
got a
gone with
big
the
sword.
4G
I'm gonna
option.
swing it.
Yeah, and someone was arguing, I don't remember where. Dungeons and Dragon is a book about fighting monsters because that's 3/4 of the book, fighting rules. So it's not about the role play. No. It's about fighting because there would be more rules about role play if it was about role play, isn't it?
Well, in fairness, in the combat sections, it's also intermixed with all of the environmental interaction stuff too. So,
Yeah, so it's mostly PvE and PvP because I am the other P in all of this.
Well, you do play all of the other characters that aren't us.
Yeah, no, exactly. So we have Tobiyashi, played by Todd. We have Fisher, played by Andre. We have Audience, played by Sam. We have Remy, played by Zachary. And we have the rest of the world, played by me.
That's not, okay.
It's like starring Drakenmemoria, featuring Drakenmemoria, written by Drakenmemoria, executive produced by Drakenmemoria. It's a
special guest
special
appearance
from Drakenmemoria.
Special guest appearance. Drakenmemoria and Tobiyashi, Fisher, Audience, and Remy. Oh. So yeah. Basically, the difference between talking to yourself alone when you're in the bathroom and playing Dungeons and Dragons is that there are other people in the room. They're just not
And you're not
watching
in the
you
bathroom?
doing your things.
Oh.
Well, actually, no. Even that, I'm not sure. Because, Sam is sitting so low, he could actually be on the toilet right now. You can just see his head sticking out above his nameplate, so he could actually be on the toilet right now.
Yeah, my gaming chair is actually a toilet, so you guys want to see? Look, no.
Well, there are boxes behind you, and we see a bed, so your toilet is next to your bed. That's useful.
My gamer station.
Yeah. Like I said, it's very useful. Except when you have diarrhea, then you're stuck smelling your own diarrhea while you're sleeping.
That smelled worse.
Yeah, that's not hard imagining worse. So, probably. Alright, so, where did we leave off? We left off after the combat had started. So, let's transition back to the battle map. Hey, look! There are no more backward M's. They all have colors now. Well, I ran out of colors, of easily identifiable colors. That's why the lieutenant are an upright M, a M on its side, and an M on the other side. Because, the difference between blue and blue is not easy to see. So, yeah.
Ah, yes, the difference between blue and blue.
Yeah. It's actually blue 25 and blue 41, but to most people it's just blue. So I could have made an M in black, but I think that you would only have seen a black dot. So that's also... All right. We were in combat. Yeah. 6 seconds had passed. Onak killed a whole bunch of people. Remy killed a whole bunch of people. Tobiyashi killed a whole bunch of people. So
And I touched the priest.
Yeah.
or whatever those guys were.
Yeah, you touch priests, not the priest.
Mhm.
You haven't touched him.
At the very least, the priest didn't touch you.
And that's what you should
Was like,
really
isn't
be
it
concerned
earlier?
about. All right. So basically, the weak points of this encounter are Audience and Fisher. They haven't killed anyone yet. So
Although, in fairness to Fisher, he did get an early paralysis. So,
justification. You have to take accountability for your failures.
oh snap!
How does it feel, Fisher, that your child's outdoing you right now?
Awesome. Who doesn't want their children to surpass
Yeah, I feel like
them?
that'd be awesome, right?
That's the whole point of having kids.
Oh,
You raise
I
them.
thought,
No,
it was,
his-
I thought it was child labor. Never
No,
mind.
I feel
All right.
awesome that his child's doing better than him.
You're, I don't know, how long is he right now? I think he's 4-inch long.
Mm-hmm.
10-centimeter long worm.
Yeah. And I know that there are a whole bunch of jokes you can do with this, but I'm not going to.
I was resisting. I thought about it.
Good.
I mean, the longer he resisted, the more in your
Stop
face
it.
it'll become.
All right. Yes, we had to do one last thing from that round of fighting, which was
No, we didn't.
which
The round was over.
which was
Don't forget it.
actually you're absolutely right. This is supposed to be happening at the beginning of the round. So all right, so everyone does a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Now I
Everybody?
could use evasion.
Well, technically, yeah, because they're trying to. I just have a really, really, really good reason for saying that you succeeded and did not get hit in any way because of where you are.
I mean, I would imagine then that we would also have a cover bonus for our dexterity saves in the well.
Yeah, sure. I can give that. So, well, technically, it's the +5 is the same thing as getting advantage. So I'm giving you a choice. You can have your +5 to your saving throw or advantage to your saving throw. Dexterity saving.
I'm perfectly fine with the +5.
Okay.
I'll go with advantage.
See, didn't even need the advantage.
That's why I didn't.
Fisher, you get a +2 from me though, because you are within 10 feet of me.
Oh, sweet. That means I didn't get a 5. I got a 7.
Nice.
21.
Okay. And audience?
25.
25. Yes. All right. So essentially, Fisher, you're the only one who fails his saving throw. So that's because you were paralyzed. You didn't get enough time to properly defend yourself. So the normal amount is 13 points of piercing damage, reduced by 2 for those who succeeded their save, and completely cancelled out for Remy and Tobiashi because they have evasion, and the actual excuse for this is they're at the bottom of a tank.
Did you say 13?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yay!
Wait, so was that cut in half or reduced by 2?
No, cut in half. It's a
Okay.
saving throw. You saw this
yeah, that's
arriving.
what I
You shielded your eyes.
He misspoke.
Vulnerable spots, and one of them nicked
Damn,
your
that's
shoulder.
another 7 damage.
Yeah.
Oh well.
All right. So.
My pendant was right, actually. I trust that thing more often.
I told you, most of the time it wants to do nice to you. It's just that if I roll and I get a 19 or a 20, it's actually just making fun of you. You basically have 10% chance every time you ask me where your pendant is that it's mocking you. That's basically what the answer. Alright, so we go at the top of the initiative. And the top of the initiative is held by the priest. Alright.
Yep. They're having their 1v1 over there.
Yeah, but the priest feels very confident right now. So he is not going to focus all of its attention on the problem in front of him. He raises his staff and starts making an incantation. Well, actually, is it an incantation? Does it have verbal component? Hold on.
I mean, I think most cleric spells have a verbal component.
Yeah,
Which
you
is
never know.
very
Yeah.
frustrating if you're silenced.
Yeah, I know. Most spell have a verbal component, meaning that if you prevent someone from talking, it's
All my spells have sex. Never mind.
Wait, what did you just say?
Nothing.
Excuse me?
What was that?
it felt like it was going somewhere peculiar.
I heard an S and then the sound of regret.
Never mind. Redacted.
No, really? Why? Okay, so we got 3, 4, 5. I know I have more. 6. There you go. All right. The priest casts, raises his staff. And it's going to be like this. And audience,
Do we have
you
any counter spells
recognize.
left or no?
Sorry?
Oh, I was just asking above table. Do we have any counter spells left or no?
Well, technically, you don't know. It would be Terry who would have counter spells. It's only the beginning of the fight, so pretty sure he can still cast.
I guess it's a new round. Yeah, so he has his reaction back.
Yeah, that's his reaction back. Yeah.
So, do you want to counter that spell?
Yes.
Do we know what the spell is? Can we know what the spell is before we counter it or no?
Only you, audience, would know because it's part of your spell list. The other ones would not recognize it because they're not priests. They are all arcane casters. So for you, audience, you recognize the voice, the prayer of Spirit Guardian. But for you, Fisher, it's a gamble.
Mm-hmm. Can you counterspell?
You can try to counterspell it, but it's being
Yeah,
it's being cast at
at a higher level.
yes.
Okay.
So it's being cast at 11.
That's not
Level
20.
11. Oh,
Let's
God.
go, Derry.
Natural 20. All right. So we don't actually get to.
This poor priest is just trying. That poor priest is just trying to do cool things, and Terry's saying no.
Then how about not?
Terry really just pulled out the mono blue deck. It's like,
Yeah.
All right. He starts casting this, and the spell fizzles out. Which means he is not happy about this.
Oh, Terry's dead. No, I'm just kidding.
Maybe.
Well, he does technically have a paladin throwing himself on him right now, so there's not as... I mean, we'll see what he does.
Now, what was Terry's dick? No, I'm just kidding.
Alright, no. I'm just... Okay, instead he's going to look furiously at what's happening and trying to figure out why. Because Terry's very small. It's not easy to be seen.
You know
He's
what
like,
I need
"Did
to
that
do the next
fighter?"
time we're in the garden? I need to get like an armorer to add like a little like cage on the shoulder of my armor that Terry can hide in combat.
Shoulder cage.
You
No,
know,
what you need is... You need an ability added to your box so that Terry can cast spells from inside the box.
I'm just saying, and maybe I shouldn't say this. You have one party member who will die defending your party, including Terry, and he has a head made of foliage. Pretty good place to hide. Just saying.
Unless it's caught on
That's
fire.
fair.
The issue, though, is audience actively tries to sacrifice Ornak in
Yeah.
every fight. So that might also be a kind of dangerous...
It's like, shit, I forgot Terry was in there.
Listen, I'm not saying that would change audience decision. No.
Alright. The priest really doesn't like what's happening right now. There's not a lot he can do. So I guess... Alright, he's gonna have to wait until next turn to do this. But you have angered him.
Good.
Do it.
Do it. Actually, don't do it.
He's gonna need to wait till next turn to do this. Alright. So, he wasted a turn trying to cast a spell, which was countered by a natural 20. Which means now we keep going down the initiative to 17, which is... hold on. That's the lieutenant. That's the ally. Those are the guards.
Audience was pretty high, but I don't remember exactly how high.
He's the next one.
Okay.
Hold on. Priests, lieutenants.
I thought it was the paladins that went at 17, but I could be wrong. Because I remember the paladins going before me.
Oh yeah, that's right. That's what. Yeah, no, absolutely. Thank you for
You're welcome.
putting me out of my misery. It was priest and paladin because on my sheet all that's written is PP. So who's PP? Priest and paladin.
Like, I'm pretty sure
Yes, tell us more about your PP.
All right. Priest and paladin. Priest and paladin. Here they are. All right. So, who goes first? They're generic people, so they all go at the same time. All right.
Yep.
By that I mean they both have the same dexterity as platoons. So, okay. We're gonna go with the paladins. The paladins audience is facing this way, so now they are.
there are no paladins that are in my cone. Because I was facing the The priests on the right and the guards on the right.
Okay, so he's gonna go there. He's gonna go there.
Mostly because if I turned around, Fisher and Ornak would also be in my cone. So I didn't want that.
One of them is going to go there.
Good around every now and then I get a little bit.
Oh. Well, let's... Yeah, he's not going to do anything about it. Alright, so they all move. One of them actually goes to look inside of the well and decides that he doesn't want to jump in there. So he just remains there watching down. Because he just saw someone killed a row of people and a person that killed half a dozen guard. They're both sitting in a well.
Well, he can't see the other one at the very least, because
No, that's actually a good reason for him not to jump, because he just looked down. He made a perception roll, which he got. That's bad. 10, which means he doesn't even see Tobiashi. So yeah, they jump to their death inside. Too bad. Alright, everyone else. So, 3 of them are attacking Fisher, 2 of them are attacking Arunak, and 2 of them are attacking Audience. Let's go with Fisher first.
You got this, Fisher.
Mm-hmm.
We got a 15, a not natural 20, and a 6.
That's gonna be 3 strikes. You're out.
You're
That's
out.
it.
They
Yeah,
die
leave now.
instantly.
Yeah.
Implode.
They just burst.
That would actually be a kind of cool armor, like a very high level armor in D&D. If you miss the person 3 times, you just blow up.
Do you want to ask a gnome about it?
don't tempt fate.
Yeah, because with the gnomes, there's always a chance that, oh, that thing's gonna fire back if it's 3 critical hits.
Like, it'll definitely explode after 3 somethings.
Mm-hmm.
Now, you meant for the armor to explode, right?
Yeah, while
Yeah.
you're wearing it.
Something will definitely explode.
You're gonna get hit by shrapnel point blank range.
Something will explode.
Yeah.
No guarantee.
The second attack is another 15. However, the second one is a 22. And what's that? That's another 22. Fisher. 15, 22, 22.
Remind me if somebody targets Terry, I have to use my reaction to take that?
Yeah.
Okay. Any chance I clocked if the priest noticed Terry specifically or not?
What is your passive?
Passive perception is 14.
All I can say is that you notice that they are actively trying to figure out why every time the high priest try to cast a spell, it doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Besides
I'm not
intimacy.
gonna risk it. But yeah, I go before. Okay, I'm gonna use arcane deflection.
All right, which increase your AC by.
No, I'm gonna use shield.
You're gonna use shield? Okay.
Yeah. This arcane deflection only works against one attack.
Okay. So, create a larger version of a shield and you're protecting yourself. But who's protecting your friends? Who's protecting Terry now? Alright. Wow. That's nice. So attacking audience, that's a 24 and a 20 and a 16.
Okay. One of those hits.
That's a 17 and a non-natural 20.
Still only one of those hits.
Only one of those hits. All right. Well. That's a D8, 2D8, 3D8, and a divine smite. So those are going to be half. So that's 8 points of slashing damage that is not halved, and the divine smite, which will be halved, is 14, so 7 points of divine energy pouring into you. And then Aunak, who has a significantly lower armor than everyone else in the group, but for some reason, fate does not want me. Oh, well, maybe that's lucky. You know, I just roll and it's 777. It's just not lucky for me.
Do coins suddenly start coming out of the attack?
You hit the jackpot.
One attack actually hits Aunak, so when he gets hit, for some reason, he spits out a golden acorn.
I have a new idea for the gnomes now. Every time someone rolls the same number 3 times, something else explodes.
Anytime anything happens 3 times in a row, something blows up.
What that thing is, we don't know.
Oh, good lord.
It could be them, it could be some random person, it could be you, it could be a house.
It's actually a very complex
Could be a
table that you have to roll 3 different dice for.
Yeah, and if
But if
you
those
roll,
all roll
if
the
you,
same number, the whole world blows up.
yeah, that's what I was gonna say. You got one chance out of a million, but if you're really lucky or unlucky, the world blows up. All right, so that's all right. Where is this character sheet? Okay, Oleg is starting to feel that.
Oranak, no. We need you for your fireballs.
Alright, Oleg got hit once. That damage, however, nearly split him in half right now, so he's not doing too well.
I would say we'd heal him, but he's like pretty much our only healer, so...
Well, technically you could heal him, you just don't like him enough to do that.
No, I do. It just would be a lot of walking.
Just so much walking.
Alright. So, to see Terry. What technically would be Terry's passive stealth?
Bad. Well, he is very small, but he has... If you're going off his dex, he has a -3 to dex.
Alright, which means that his passive stealth would technically be 5. But
7.
7? Oh yeah, it's 10 minus.
Yeah.
So 7, but because he's very small, we can give them disadvantage, meaning that if their passive perception beats 12, they see him. What are the priest's passive perception? So it's 10 plus proficiency plus wisdom. Alright.
I shouldn't have cast shield.
Well, technically he is on you, so he would benefit from the +5 for rolled attack. Okay, so this is how... Yeah. Alright, that's a plan, the range is... Alright, so... 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 6 of them. Oh, that's actually gonna hurt. 6 of them cast Spirit Guardian. Can they? Did I miss? No,
The priests?
They can. They actually can. All right.
Did you say 6 of them?
Yes. They just moved, covering the entirety of the group, well, except Remy and Tobiashi, because they're sitting alone in a well. You know, for some it's a tree,
Yeah.
for them it's a well.
Also, the priests that were in front of me, those 3 priests might have been charmed. I don't know if they were charmed.
How wide is the angle?
Well, when they started, because it's a cone,
It's a cone. All right. Hold
so
on.
I was facing them.
Which
I was facing them and
means
then
it's
guards.
90 degrees, so they wouldn't, but they would. So he can move, and they need to make a save. 2 and 4 on the
15.
dice, so no, there's no chance they cover 15. All right, so 2 of them are actually charmed by your shield, which means the number goes down to from 6 to 4. And it takes 1 casting of this. But they can still cover most of the group with this. So... including Terry. Come on. I know it's there. I hate it when it does this. No, not spiritual weapons. Spirit Guardian. Here we go. Alright. That's gonna hurt. You called for it. Filthy. 15-foot radius. Alright, I misspoke. They need to be this close. This is enough to cover you. And he needs to be here. Alright. Small change in the way they're positioned. Which means... Audience Fisher. Hold on, before I misspeak. Yes, you can designate any number of creatures. You can see an unaffected creature spend half. The creature enters the area. For the first time on its turn, it must save. Okay, so it's only on your turn that you're going to be making a saving throw.
Yep.
Alright, so you got a huge mist of spiritual creature just covering the entire area, 15 feet around each one of them. So technically, audience, you see some, Fisher, you see some, Aronak sees some, Terry sees some. Does it go around corners? It doesn't matter. The well is 50.
I don't remember if that's in the text.
Fit around distance if you they're spectral, blah blah blah. If you're evil, you can designate any number of creature. You can see an affected and unaffected creature. It must say wisdom on a failed save. The creature take half damage. It doesn't say, so I guess it's sort of a radiating element, which means that Remy and Tobiashi, you just see this veil of magical creature on top of the well, and you say, oh wow, that's really a good idea to jump in here. I'm so glad I did that. Looks like it's gonna hurt bad. The remaining priests are going to... Okay, no. The remaining priests are going to hold an action, hold a spell. Alright, so that's the priests, and those are the paladins. Which means now we go down to audience! Start out with your wisdom saving throw, because you're covered by 5, 10, 15... 5, 10, 15 by 2 area effect of spiritual guardian. So roll at disadvantage. Or you can roll for each. No, roll. You should roll for each, because that means one would be full damage and the other one would be half damage. So. Audience?
I was muted.
Okay.
Sorry. 15 and 27.
15 and 27. So 27 succeeds, but 15 does not. So one of them is half damage, and one of them... No, actually 15 is what you needed. So success on both.
And it's radiant damage, right?
Radiant or necrotic. If they are evil.
I thought it was like depending on their alignment, though.
Depends on their
Right.
alignment, exactly. But I guess if you're neutral, if you are good or neutral, good or neutral, it's radiant. Oh, okay. All right. So yeah, it's going to be half and half.
Half damage.
All right.
And for Fisher halved.
Oh, it's a good thing that it's halved. So that's 10, 21, 30 points of radiant damage, which means 15 points of radiant damage as all of these little creatures starts pelting you.
Wait, 15 even double halved?
So they did 30 points of radiant damage.
Which was halved
the
because I
total.
succeeded.
Yeah.
Because I succeeded the save.
Yes.
Yeah, so if we're just
15.
doing it simplicity for just by adding, then he either takes 7 or 8 damage.
Yeah.
So okay. Okay,
So
I took my damage.
basically, for you, it's a nuisance, but it's still a nuisance that's slowly carving into your hit points. But it's just, come on, get off of me!
All right.
Your turn.
I am going to. One of the paladins near me is injured, right? I thought. He was.
Yes,
Was that the one I'd hit before?
The one behind you is injured.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna hit him first. I'm gonna try and finish him off.
You were looking forward, so your friends did not catch your shield. How?
What's the one behind me, right?
Yes.
So I could just turn in a leftward rotation, so I'm facing.
I think you have to turn in right clockwise.
Oh, right. Oh, that one behind me.
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I turned to the right. That's fine. I also could just keep my shield on my left arm and swing with my right at him.
Well,
facing.
technically, because you said the priests had to do their saving throw, your shield needed to be in front. So now you're just twisting around and hitting the guy behind
Yeah, I am twisting around, just smacking the guy.
you. Alright, go.
Okay. Actions. That one. 21 to hit.
That is enough.
Okay, and we're gonna put in a Divine Smite. Do. 12. Uh, 16 damage.
Okay.
That was with the halved Divine Smite damage.
Okay. I believe it's this one here, so... Alright, he looks injured.
Okay. How am I gonna-
Takes the hit.
That's a 28 to hit. Divine Smite. 13.
Depending on who you ask. If you ask me, or if you asked my father when I was playing first Castlevania, he's either doing or
20. So he takes another 20 damage.
another 20 damage. All right, you nearly push him on his knees. He is barely holding on, but he's still up.
Okay. Yeah, that's my turn. I go back to facing the priests.
All right. Which means now we go down to 12, your ally. All right, well, your ally makes a request from his hammer.
Paladins are tanky.
Yeah, well, they're warriors, so
Correct.
I took the stat directly from the elite guard when you were in the dream. So
I see.
they are just a little bit higher level than the guards. Not by a lot, but 2 levels is enough to make a difference. Is it 2 levels?
Probably. Because they're probably level 5 if they have
They're
2
the
attacks.
Yes, 3 levels higher than the guards. All right. Him. All right. How is it called again? Okay. Yeah. this one here. Damn. I don't have enough d6. Okay. Your ally raises his hammer. And audience, you're probably the only one close enough to hear him. You just hear him add to this as if casting a spell. You hear a prayer, which you don't recognize. Well, you sort of recognize it because it technically is in your... it is possible for a paladin to cast this, but not at your level. So you sort of recognize... Okay, I recognize this. I have heard someone cast it before. Probably one of your teacher, but you don't actually recognize this, but you recognize what comes after. When he raises the hammer right before striking, and you hear him just utter the words, hit him as if it was your own hands. And the strike goes off. Which means it's... And you recognize that he's talking to his god when he's saying this.
Little did he realize that his god actually has a very limp wrist from an unfortunate accident 20 years ago.
Yeah, he never quite healed properly. He strikes the ground, and you see this wave of energy that just bursts out from the hammer, goes right through the priest and into the wall behind him. The wall itself doesn't withstand the hit and crumbles into pieces. He took 40 points of thunder and necrotic damage. The cotton ball sphere of invisible energy around him recedes just a little bit after the shock. And he looks at the paladin, the priest, slightly annoyed. For you, audience, however, this is worrying. Why? Because of this. This is what goes through your mind as a paladin. Not as a warrior, but as a paladin. Alright. So that is your ally. Which we go down to after this. We were at 12. We go at 9 with Fisher.
Alright. So, the green guys are paladins.
Yes.
Or guards. Okay, green guys are paladins. The sideways orange M is a priest, correct?
The
red one's a
the
priest.
purple one is the high priest. The red ones are the priests. The orange one are the lieutenants. There's one priest that's currently burning and screaming. There's a paladin and there's a rogue, and the yellow ones are guards.
Mm-hmm. Sorry.
That's all right. Cough your hairball, and we'll continue.
Oh. Okay. So the one right, the one at age 10
Is a rogue.
is
The one
okay.
at F10 is a paladin,
Okay.
and the one at D10 is a priest screaming in pain.
Okay.
Which ones are the ones with active spirit guardians?
Yeah.
The priest at F8, H7, K8, and J13.
All right.
And the priests at D6 and 7 and E6 all have a spell prepared but did not launch it, and they're looking in roughly your direction, Fisher and Onek.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Am I currently in a spirit guardian's aura?
You
Do I need to
are
make
in.
a save for that?
Oh yes. Thank you for reminding me. You have 3 saving throws to do. You are in range of 3 spirit guardians.
Alright. Oh god. It's a wisdom save, correct?
Yes, your favorite.
And I have +2 from audience.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Yes, you do.
That is a dirty 20,
Okay.
a 12, and a 5.
Okay. 1 success,
Oh
2
boy.
miss.
Oh boy.
Damn it. Does he take damage? What happens?
He takes
Yeah,
a lot of
it's-
damage.
So we'll do the one that's halved, which is 12 reduced by 2, which means 6. Because of that success, and reduced by 2, which means 3 radiant damage. That's for your success. And those that aren't success. Alright, so that's 20. That's 30 a total divided by 2 because of the nature of this realm, so 15 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Ouch.
Spellcasters. They can really
Yep.
turn a battlefield upside down.
I am going to. All right. If I move, I get hit by 5 dudes, 6 dudes.
Well, 2 of them are concentrating on audience.
Mhm.
3 of them are concentrating on you. 2 of them are concentrating on Onak, who is nearly split in half. So on his turn, he could be pulverized. No, he already got his. No, he didn't get his turn. Yes, he did. No, he didn't. No, he goes right after you. So he could be pulverized into itsy bitsy little pieces.
All right. I would like to use my bonus action
Yes.
to cast that spell.
Yes.
Chromatic strike.
Okay.
Using some acid from one of my vials.
Okay. Reduce the potency of the acid.
Where is it? Go in here before There we go. And then I will attack. I'll start with the paladin at J10.
Okay.
That is gonna be a 20. Wait, no, 30.
That's not enough.
It's gonna be a 30 to hit.
It's enough. No.
So that is bad. 2 acid damage and then 11 slashing damage, and he is blinded.
Okay. That's 2 acid damage. And how much normal damage is that?
11.
11. And he is blinded. Alright.
And then I'm going to attack the guy at J9.
Okay.
That's another 30.
I'm not sure if it hits. Let me check. Yes, of course it is.
That's another 2 acid damage. But this is going to be 16 slashing damage. And he is also blinded.
And you said
And-
minus 16. That's... Okay.
And then I'm going to action surge.
Okay.
And I am gonna just kind of keep swinging in a circle here.
So basically what you're describing is that you're taking this to make
Whirlwind
a
attack.
cleave attack.
Yeah. Yeah. So going for the guy at I9. I'm just gonna blind everybody.
You're doing the Legend of Zelda thing.
Ha.
Charge the attack and...
Mathematically, I definitely shouldn't be using Great Weapon Master, which is why it hurts when I roll good enough that it hit anyway. That's a 29 hit.
Yes, it does.
That's 11 slashing damage and 1 acid damage. And he's blind.
Okay.
And then we'll go for the guy at H9
Alright.
with the last one.
I was saying, like, if you blind one more, I think you could just move away fine.
Yeah. That's a 27 to hit. We're getting lower.
But it's still good enough.
That is 14 slashing damage and 1 acid damage. And he's also blind.
Alright. So everyone's blind around you.
Yeah. And then I am going to move. Do I want to just go 1 or do I want to go all the way?
Did Sam fall asleep?
Yeah. I'll
I'm
move
here.
Okay.
to J12.
You want to move to J12. Okay.
Threaten this priest here. And
You sort of, while moving, you sort of have a vague feeling of someone trying to hit you. But with an actual one, it's sort of hard. It's sort of, what? Did something move?
and that is my turn.
All right.
Or actually, you know what? No, because Ornak's really injured, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm only gonna move to I-11. That way, they can't all just immediately pile in on him.
Okay.
And I kind of body block a little bit.
Okay. Well, that is if he survives the.
Yeah. Also, I'm still in audience's aura. I'll take what I can get. I need every.
Sure.
My AC is amazing. My saving throws are very much knobs.
All right. All right. All right. So that's you. That's 9, which means we go to 7. Ogunak. Ogunak needs to make 2 saves. He is just outside of the range of the third one, is it? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he's outside of that range.
He's not in audience's aura, huh?
He
No.
is 15 feet away. Yeah. Ogunak. Wisdom. Oh, he's got a good wisdom. 1 save, 1 fail. Okay. One save and 1 fail. Alright, so the fail is a 11, which falls to 5. And this is when we know if he's blown apart. It is... Thank God he succeeded on that one. I don't want to calculate this. 2. Which means it's another... Jeez Louise. All right. You see all of the creatures just slamming into him. Bits and pieces of him are just being pulled apart. You see part of the foliage on his head just being removed. One of his hands just goes and disappears. He still has one arm in front of him, and when it finishes all of that pelting, he looks forward, and he's holding on at 1 hit point.
Well,
So, the only ones you can see are Audience, Arunak, himself, and Fisher. Audience and Fisher, do you look above 50% hit point? I think Sam fell asleep this time.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm here.
Are you at least above 50% hit point?
Yes,
Okay.
I am.
Okay. Fisher? You're muted. That's why I didn't hear
Muted.
you.
Yeah, that would do it. Yes, just barely.
Okay. So audience looks alright. He doesn't know where Remy and Tobiashi are. Well, he knows where they fell, but he doesn't know. This may be...
But I think he knows where Tobiyashi is regardless, because Tobiyashi didn't hide when he went down the well.
Yeah, but he can't... He's not in a position where he can look down the well. So he's not in the line of sight anymore. Alright, well... I guess Fisher, he's gonna do his best to...
Do damage. No.
Well, he knows that he might die the next round, so he's gonna go for healing Fisher as much as he can before disappearing. That is his calling. He's there to help you like this. And the only heal he has other than Mass Cure Wound is Healing Word. So he shakes a little bit, and there is a pleasant smell in the air.
He heals allies and enemies. No,
He sort of knows that Fisher can take damage, so he's... actually, it's a bonus action. He'll be able to hit someone after that. Yeah, he'll be able to hit someone after that because Healing Word is a bonus action. Alright. Go, Elrunak, go. I need another one. There it is. Fisher, you get healed for 19 points of damage.
Nice.
And Arunak looks around him. Has a brief moment of, what the hell am I doing in here? And he does something. God damn it, heroic. He looks at you, Fisher, after healing you. He looks at audience currently engaged. He looks at the one right behind him. You see him do this incredible daring thing. One of his remaining arm transforms into a long whip. Thorn whip. And he just whips it around you, grabs the guy behind you, and pull on him. What did I hit? I think I hit the connection of my printer. It just...
Yeah.
It was so good that my printer started. Grabs the guy, pull him down, but the amount of... Is it really printing? No, okay. Is enough to pull the guy down permanently.
Boss.
So, he healed you, he killed a person, and he knows he might die on the next round. Actually, it's the lieutenant's turn at the same time as his. Lieutenant. You don't have two people around you, but he does. Okay. So, priest captain, rogue captain. Okay, okay. She is going to attack audience.
All right.
Not audience.
Yeah, the rogue captain is attacking you, audience.
Okay.
Just tell her no.
With a 23 and a 10.
Yeah, 23 hits.
23 hits. Is it 23 in me or 24 in me?
Well, if you have
23,
24, that's usually why you're taking the genetic test to begin with.
yeah. All right. Sneak attack. It adds this. It adds this. Oh, jeez. All right. Audience, you take a short sword right behind, right in your back for 25 points of slashing damage as that rogue just
Okay.
impales you from behind.
I don't know. That's pretty standard damage for a rogue.
There's a disturbance in the force.
Remy is down the well. Just go. Someone has used a sneak
Something
attack.
Someone else is penetrating audience.
yeah. That okay. That's it. That's okay. That's fair. That's fair.
It's really both.
At the same time. All right. He doesn't see Terry because no line of sight. So what is he gonna do instead?
Is the high level priest still taking damage from his immolate?
Immolation? Yes. I did not roll the damage, but immolation. It's 46. Which means it's 60. We are at 36. Okay. Only magical means can extinguish this fire, so he can extinguish this fire. He knows it's a chance. Oh, right. Can't do that, otherwise it will... Damn, that's not leaving him a lot of things he can do. Well, he can always kick someone's butt. Go with a high-level guiding bolt. Anything that requires concentration, there's a risk that it'll be broken the moment his turns come back because he's burning alive. And he mostly has concentration attack spells. So Terry really fucked him up. But the powerful guiding bolt can still hurt bad. And he's gonna do it at this level. So this... No, that's not the right window. Guiding bolt. It's a roll. Okay. So attack, it's +7. Remind me, I believe you cast shield at the beginning of this round, are you sure?
I did, but it's been my turn since then, so.
Oh, okay. Well, you have another opportunity to choose between guaranteeing Orunak's protection or protecting yourself, because that's 22 to hit.
I will take it.
You will take it, which means, fortunately, it's radiant damage, so it's not gonna hit as hard, but it's still a range attack with a lot of magic in it. That's 28. 14 points of radiant damage. Yeah, that's already been halved. Hits you for sure. And the target for next turn advantage. And the next attack roll made against this target before the end of your next turn is done with advantage because you're shining. All right. But the paladin is not going to try and hit you. The paladin wants to shut up audience. So he's going to hit you, audience. That's a 23 and 29 to hit. Audience, I'm pretty sure 29 hits, but 23. Audience?
You're muted.
Sorry, I missed that one.
23 and 29 to hit. I know 29 hits, but 23?
Yeah, I know they both hit.
They both hit. Alright. 1d8. Oh, he's... Oh. Spaghetti. Oh, I don't have the book with me. Damn. Remy, I think you have the book with you. Oh no, I do have it.
What are you looking for?
Spirit Shroud. I don't have it with me, but I
Oh,
have the
Spirit
book.
Shroud. It's a
D8
bonus
extra
concentration spell. When you deal damage to a target, it deals an extra D8 of a chosen damage type, and it prevents you from healing for a round.
Alright.
Provided that the target is within 10 feet of you when you made the attack.
Yeah, no, he's attacking audience. And it's a bonus action. That's what I wanted to know.
Yes, it's a bonus action
So,
cast.
yeah, he casts that and hits audience, which means it adds a d8, which is arguably...
You can choose between necrotic, radiant, or cold.
Yeah, I know. I just realized that he's the only one who can actually help the priests. I already committed to attacking, so... Okay.
Well, we know about priests and their commitments.
Alright, no, if I'd seen the spells that he had, I probably would have did something else. But, nasty choice. He already committed, he already cast the spell, which means, sorry priest, you're gonna burn alive. So audience, you take, that's 18 points of slashing damage and 5 points of necrotic damage. And that is the night.
Is that both attacks?
Yes,
One
that's both attack.
Okay.
That's the total of all
And I
of his
can't
attacks.
and I can't heal.
You can't heal. Oh, because of the Spirit Shroud.
Yes.
Uh,
Yeah, when you're hit by an attack with Spirit Shroud, you're unable. Well, you can attempt to heal, you just won't get any healing
Yeah,
out of it.
you can't regain hit points.
You can't regain hit points, period, or just the hit points that he got in damage?
I
Period.
believe just you can't regain hit points until next turn.
Yes.
Okay.
It's basically what happens if you put Chill Touch into as a rider into.
Oh. On audience's next turn or on the captain next turn?
I believe it's until the next turn of the one who made the attack.
Okay. Ouch. Oh, and I can't help you with this. If you survive. Alright, so those are the lieutenants. That was 7, which means we go to 6. Remy and Tobiyashi.
Alright, let's see what Remy does.
So, well, I can only imagine that Draken predicted my turn here, considering how the board has decided to shape itself. However, this is going to be a bit of a sticky one, because I think regardless, I have to poke my head. So I am going to go ahead and make that wisdom save as I am entering one guy's spirit guardians.
Yes.
Because I think you said the one near the well had it active.
Yes.
So, yeah. Regardless, I have to make that save. Yeah, that's not going to do it. I only rolled a 9.
Okay. So that's 3d8 radiant damage. That's 7, 12, reduced by 2, which means 6 points of radiant damage as you poke out.
Right.
You just
6
see
was
Remy
like
poking
6.
out and then... God damn it!
Then, yeah, the real sad part is that if Fisher and Ornak had moved slightly, I could have made this as part of an attack to get a little extra, but...
Oh, not didn't move. Only Fisher moved.
Well, yeah, like I said, if they had moved a little bit,
Oh, okay.
just a tiny bit.
Okay, I
So
understood
instead-
if they hadn't moved. That's what. Okay.
Yeah, if they had moved.
Okay.
So rather than attacking somebody, I'm going to attack a spot on the ground again.
Okay.
Specifically at H6.
Oh, jeez Louise.
I'm throwing another fireball dagger at that spot on the ground, and that pretty much gets everybody, well, most everybody on that side of the map except
Okay, yeah.
actually I was going to ask about like those guys in the corner, because I'm not sure necessarily like how sturdy / big those walls are, because they might have to make the save too, depending, albeit with a boost.
Yeah. Alright, so H6. So H6, and we're gonna go with current. Like that. H6.
Yeah, because depending on how much cover the guys in the top left have, like, they might just have a boost to their deck save.
That's 15, that's 20. Alright, H6. Damn, that's a lot of people that you're covering. Okay.
Yeah, that's why I was keeping an eye on, just like, where are they all going to be on my turn? Where are they all going to be? Where are my allies going to be on my turn?
Okay. Nice. All right. Dexterity saving throw.
Yeah. I don't think you actually told me what the DC was, because I think they all just failed miserably, so I didn't actually get to hear what it was.
All right. For the guards, the guards. Here they are. No, they're all leveled characters. The guards are very low level, and they barely have any bonus anywhere. So.
Oh no, I meant the DC. Because I know the
That they have to
dagger
make.
has the fireball spell in it, but I don't think you told me what the DC was.
It's being cast at the same level as chain lightning,
That much I know.
which also means at a DC that's appropriate. Which means I think it would be
Okay, so
17, I think.
okay, chain lightning is a level 6 spell. I'm assuming you based it off of like the suggested DC
Yeah.
for scrolls of a particular level.
Yeah.
I can. Oh, here we go.
I'm not sure. It's either 15 or 17.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to check, because I don't remember off the top of my head.
Okay, well, I'm just gonna start rolling for the platoons. 3 save. This one here. This one here.
Oh, here we go. For a 6th level spell, yes, the recommended DC is 17.
17. So the first one failed. Second one success, and the third one is a success.
What about the blind ones? Do they have like a minus or something?
Oh yes, they're blinded. That's a good point.
I mean, that's circumstantial, because the blinded condition doesn't actually affect dex saves, but you can always impose something if you want to.
Are you sure that it doesn't? The blinded doesn't affect dexterity saving throw?
I am at least 90% certain. I don't remember the blinded condition talking about dexterity saves.
All right. Well, roll your damage. I'm almost there. I'm gonna check just to be sure.
Let's see. 4, 9, 12, 18.
Yeah, no. It's weird, but
7. What we need. So. B2, 36, 9, B3. So, got the number dice right. Yeah. So 48 fire damage.
48 fire damage. Oh, damn. Okay. Too bad they saved. Alright, so these one, even if they had succeeded, doesn't matter. The priests. The priest did not succeed, and you said 47?
48.
48.
Oh yeah.
Oh, wow.
I got a lot of mileage out of my D6s.
Yeah.
They must
Yeah, no kidding.
have been my. They were my sneak attack dice, so they were more inclined to.
Mhm.
Okay. And H6. Let's put that where it should be. The paladin succeeded, so that's 37 divided by 2. That's 23. That's 4, 25, and 32. Oh, and we have a lieutenant in range. Alright. She succeeded.
Yeah, like I said, I pretty much hit everybody on the left side of the map, except for like...
Except the paladin. The paladin, the paladin captain in front of audience. He's right on the edge of it, so he escapes it, but everyone else... where is he? Yeah, the captain... Here we go. Holy Knight Captain. Oh, that's actually the first time he's damaged.
We haven't been able to get to a lot of the creatures on this board.
Okay. Large boom. Remy feels satisfied. Alright, now here's the question that everyone wants to know. Does Remy look at its own explosion, or does he just peek out, throw, and go back down? Because that adds to the cool factor or not. Before I refresh
Remember,
the screen.
cool guys don't look at explosions.
Yeah.
Is Remy a cool guy, or does he want to see the destruction and mayhem, the body parts everywhere that he left behind?
Honestly, I think because of the kinds of people that he hung out with, it's like this would very much be a fire in the hole, throw the dagger over, and then like duck down and let the explosion happen.
All right. Well, Remy doesn't know at all what happened. He just ducks down and he sort of believes in himself, just as Tobiyashi does the same thing and duck out. But when and just as Remy goes down, Tobiyashi goes up, and there's an exchange of a little kiss, and then because usually
You might even say he gets you might even say he gives him a peck.
No, usually it's supposed to be sitting in a tree, but for you, it's sitting down a well. And this is how the battlefield looks like after the explosion. The priests did not have sufficient hit point to survive that explosion. So Remy took out all the priests on one side of the battlefield. If you had done 2 hit points less in damage, they would all still be there.
Hell yeah.
As you see bits and pieces of priests falling down, and Remy, you don't see anything. You just fall down in the well, the splash of water going up, and as it's going down, you get hit by a priest hand. Okay.
And you really got to hand it to him.
All right, Tobiyashi, we do you, and then we go to a break.
Okay. I will. Okay, so I heard the explosion happen.
Yeah.
Oh, to make it super clear, to make sure that everyone knows about the table, I would have had to use my bonus action to take the dash action in order to like get to the top of the well, like I did to do all that. So
Okay.
Yeah. How tall is this well?
20 feet.
20 feet. All right.
you said it was like 10 to 15. I think you were a bit undecided when we were last in there.
All right. Well, then, if I said 15 feet, then I'm gonna stick to it. 15 feet.
Okay. I'll use my silk to pull myself up, like you said.
Okay.
I will peek over.
You have to remember
And,
that you're going at the same time as him. So you go up, you peek, you have to make your saving throw.
Oh yeah, huh? What? It's wisdom, right?
Yes.
Uh, 16.
16. I believe it's enough. Yes, it is enough. So half damage. Which means 10 half damage, 5 points of radiant damage. As you go up, you get pelted, and then you see Remy starting to go down. You sort of see that dagger, the small knife, reaching its target and starting to explode. That's when you go. You're in slow motion right now. You see the explosion expanding and people being blown to bits just as you...
So I could see... I scan the area really quick. Can I see Onak about to die?
Yes, that's easy.
Okay.
That's easy.
Jesus. Jesus. Okay, what would I have to do to grab him with my silk and pull him back in?
It's a grapple. It's literally an arm that you have, so...
Okay. I will grapple him.
All right. He's gonna recognize the silk. Just go. Oh, safety belt. Whoa!
Yeah, and then I pull him into the well, and I lower ourselves as the explosion happens. How would I have enough of a turn to give him a potion?
You.
I grappled, pulled.
Grappled, moving. So that's your action. That's your
So I
movement.
moved and then grappled.
So you still have a bonus action and a reaction.
I do still have a bonus action and my reaction. Well, no, actually, we used evade, right? So,
That's.
Evade doesn't use a reaction. You're thinking of uncanny dodge.
Yeah, uncanny dodge. Okay. Yeah, I will. I still have my bonus action, so I will give Onak a potion of greater healing.
All right. And you tested that one.
No, I did not. Okay, I thought I took the one that already killed me. All right, so.
I'm just kidding. There was only one. Go ahead, roll for the healing.
Okay, so it's 4d4 plus 4. Oh, I forgot to put on hardwell acceleration. Whatever. That is the worst
Actually,
feeling
my
I could have
favorite
gotten.
joke with greater healing potions. This is like, wow, 44 right off the gate.
Oh.
Noise.
10 points of healing. Yeah, right? 44 plus 4? Yep.
Damn.
Wait, 44 and it only resulted in 10?
I rolled 3 ones.
Ow.
Ouch.
Okay. Well,
Mm-hmm.
some
It's more
leaves.
than what he was at.
Some leaves starts growing back.
And I think that's all I could do with my turn. I don't think I would have been able to do anything much if I jumped out and started fighting. I'm at 17 hit points. Yeah, that's the end of my turn.
All right.
Grab the guy who could revive one of us if we die.
You got a point there. All right.
I'm gonna need that, and I'm gonna need the revive in a second. Especially
you
since I
see-
feel like I'm one of the only people still up in the combat. And
Yeah,
I
fighting.
Fisher-
will say, in fairness, Fisher has like blinded nearly all the ones around you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, audience. You only
You
have
just-
3 people against you right now.
Fisher, you just see Onak disappear right before an explosion happens, and then, yeah, So I guess
I mean, I
Remy
think
would
I'm
see
gonna
me
die
pull
off the archer
Onak
round,
in
to
here.
be honest. Depending on how many archers are left, I don't know how much they're being taken care of by our friend.
Well,
See, I care about Onak. All right, I'm gonna go. On that note,
Excuse you, Rami has cared about Arnak before any of y'all started giving a shit. He believed in him.
So the way that this is going, every round I remove 1d6 of the global damage that she does. I forgot to describe the explosion of a rooftop at the beginning of this round, so right now when they're going to roll, it's going to be 2d6 damage that you're going to be saving against.
Okay. I have a decent chance of dying.
All right.
Especially because I can't heal. Does going down and coming back up break that you can't heal thing? Or is it always till
no.
the guys next? No, okay.
Well, you can't heal until
Although-
the end of the one who cast it next turn. So
Yeah, but that includes bringing someone back up, or does that not include that? That's my question. Like if I go down.
That doesn't change anything.
Okay.
You going down.
Although I do have one question.
Yeah.
Did the one that attacked with the Spirit Shroud, did they get hit with the fireball?
no, they were just outside.
Okay. I was just wondering if they had to make a concentration save or not.
No,
Oh, the guard captain is outside.
hold on. I think I said that you're the first one who hit him. So then, yes, he does have to make that save, that concentration.
Did they take half damage or full damage?
Half.
Okay, then
Yeah,
their
I got it.
concentration DC is 12. Which they'll probably succeed, honestly.
Well, they don't have anything that says that they can succeed if they want to. So that's a grand total of... I get +2. Get +2. 9.
Okay, never mind. Audience, you can heal.
He just lost concentration on his spirit shroud. He rolled a 5.
Nice.
I just needs to survive till his turn.
All right.
But if he goes down, Ornak can heal him. So I guess
Yeah.
Still
yeah. That's not what I wanted to see Terry.
still good. So an audience is doing his job of tanking. That's what he's trying to do.
Yeah. Okay.
And at some point, Raimi became a munitions expert.
All right. That's 6, which means Terry. It's Terry's turn. All right. So if he wants to maintain the priest burning, he only has access to non-concentration spells. Which means... Oh, I think that I don't have
Great
these.
option would be a nice. Oh, hold up. Would that work?
spell, it becomes the spell target if the name target lands. The target must make an intelligence or fail save. The target takes psychic damage.
And
well, I'm
That's-
thinking about the psychic lance on the paladin.
that's what I was thinking of. What? Why can't you just fucking tell me what the thing is?
I wrote the description here. You have
Yeah, no, I know the spell. No, that's not one.
Are you
I was
trying to
looking
figure out
at
if it's
his
concentration
meta
or-
magic options.
He only has 2 meta magic. Well, technically he has
Okay.
3, but
Yeah, I was double checking to see if he could extend spell to make the lance last 2 turns instead of 1, but it only works on spells that last at least a minute to begin with, so that would not work. But doing it anyway, yeah, the psychic lance I believe would be a great option.
so becomes the spell sorry if she can't see it. If the name target specific to the target must make an or fail save target and is encountered next turn. Where did you see that it lasts?
Well, just the fact that the incapacitated until its next turn.
Oh, okay. You meant that. I thought it
yeah.
was. I thought you saw somewhere that
No.
said that the damage.
No.
It was okay.
No.
All right. It is a intelligence roll. Don't even have to look. If it's under 10 as a save, it's gonna go right through. So he fails, which means it is 76 of psychic damage he's gonna get. Come on. Alright. It's not bad. 28 points of psychic damage.
I know this is very specific, but one of the visuals I have for like psychic lands is like a Yami Yugi in Yu-Gi-Oh when like he mind crushes somebody.
Well, see, the description of the spell technically is, yeah, you're not wrong. But for Terry, in Terry's case, it's because it's supposed to go out from someone's forehead, but Terry technically doesn't have a forehead, so he just looks, he just looks at the priest, and then for him, it just looks like he breath weapon this beam of energy is going on the knight captain, and you just see the knight captain going.
Like, why does Fisher have a psychic shoulder cannon?
Yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Audience, as you're on one knee looking at this guy, he just starts screaming, and you see this beam of energy hits him square on in the face. He just completely blinded.
What good robot doesn't have a shoulder launcher? I mean, come on.
Alright, well, that's Terry's turn. Terry just revealed himself, however, and that's... But fortunately, those who were holding a spell to hit Terry the moment he revealed
blown up.
himself got blown to bits. So,
Hey.
so Terry doesn't get blown to bits for doing this. It all works out pretty well. And we're gonna end this turn with the remaining guards looking at this really bad situation and needing to
I
make
love how.
charisma roll.
Sorry, I love how this is the second time that Rainey has like done a fireball, and then there are two guards like over off in the corner, just like left over after like the rest of their group got obliterated, and now they have to contemplate their life decisions and see if they can.
Yeah, whoever drew the back of the formation today was a good day to be them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, the those who are only two left, they decide that they don't want to stay.
And then they get shot by the Okay, sorry. Too real.
Shot in the back.
No. You've broken the guards' will to fight. I mean, they just saw... granted, you're all looking pretty beat up. Most of you are on the verge of dying. The rest are extremely injured. But in exchange for severely hurting 4 people, they saw 30 people get blown to bits. No, they all decided that they don't want to stay. None of them succeeded their charisma saving throw. That they just look at this and... Nah. Terry really didn't help. Terry blew up the DC of this. Seeing their captain scream in pain, being blinded for a turn, really took a toll on them. So they left. And this is the end of the... Oh, yeah. Saving throw for Audience and Fisher.
Oh boy. Just tell me the damage before I make it, because I may not even need to save. I'm just gonna see before you roll. What's the damage? Oh, the 2d6s.
6.
Alright, save will keep me alive. Let's go.
It's a
Apparently
dex
it's-
save,
Yes.
correct?
Is it dex?
That is a 21.
Then you only take 3 points of damage.
Unfortunate. That's a 13.
No, that is unfortunate. You take 6 points of damage as arrow
Alright.
rained down on you.
Audience, those arrows were too much. One sneaks around his shield, catches him in his upper shoulder below his neck, and you see him fall down.
Well, Fisher sees him fall down. Remy feels a
Yeah.
disturbance of the force. Remy's there in the well, just looking at, hey, my best friend's there. The person that said he's my husband's there. Everything's going well. And then suddenly his boner just falls off and he goes, Audience!
You hear you also see this weird text screen. It changes from I need healing to I need a res. Spamming across your screen.
No, you hear the music from Punch Out when you get punched to the ground. And you're there, oh, come on, get up. Because you could roll a natural 20 on your first death roll, and then suddenly you get up.
I thought natural 20 was just 2 successes.
No,
Natural 20 gives you a hit point.
Oh, you do.
a 1
Yeah,
gives
that's
you
true.
2 fail, and a critical just gives you 1 hit point. Alright, so I think everyone needs a break. We're really over time for a break. Let's go with this. We go back to the marsh sounds. Marshmallows. Alright. See you back in 15 minutes. Bye. Hello, welcome back. Alright. Music. Go back to combat. Alright. The top of the initiative. Hey, audience is not back. Why? Why is audience?
He is.
Oh, he is. Oh.
We had a sleep pact, so if he went,
No, I had to go get my second full bowl of chicken curry, mango chicken curry.
That's why he's so tired. He's been eating so much.
Food coma. Immediate food coma.
Listen, I'm dead anyway. I'm dying.
You still have a chance. You only have a bunch of paladins, which half of them are blind.
Oh, I still think our party has a chance to win the fight. I just don't. I'm just down.
Okay.
Well, we'll come back though. I trust in Ornak.
Yeah, well,
Maybe.
from where he is, if he doesn't want to take a whole bunch of attack of opportunity, it's going to be a healing word.
Listen, I just need to get back up. Although, unfortunately, his turn is after mine, so. But then have to wait.
Oh, not yeah. His turn is after yours.
Yeah.
I mean, he could heal me and Remy for a lot. No, I'm just-
Well, right now he doesn't know audience is down. He only sees Remy and Tobiyashi, so
Fisher, you got a potion, right? No, I'm kidding.
I do.
and for him, unfortunately, it's you guaranteed he's alive, but unless you want to push him out of there, he's gonna need an action to get out of the hole. Fortunately, healing ward is a bonus action, but still.
It's okay.
I got a plan.
I'm sure my paladin friend will come back and heal me. Right?
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
Now's my time to make sure the cult never happens. No, I'm just-
Yeah.
This is your moment, Toby. If
yeah.
you want a moment, this is your moment. I do believe it might be close, but you could probably win a 1v1 against me right now.
Yeah, I think I could.
Against an unconscious Oruna.
I mean,
audience.
you're down, okay? I could take out the hag, put you in the bag, and then wait until I take a rest, and then double lightning bolt you. No,
What do you mean until you take a rest? Just hit me 3 times and I'm dead. You can do it in 1 round. They count as failures.
it's true.
But then,
Actually, you'd only have to hit you twice. But
Yeah.
then Tobiyashi, you'd have to take into account that you're gonna take most likely a backstab from Remy right after that, which means you're gonna go down.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I put
You
him
also
in
have
the
to
body
remember
bag.
religious figures become stronger in death, especially if they're rezzed. So if I then get rezzed later, I'm gonna be more powerful.
Yeah, I tell Remy I have to put you in the body bag so we could heal you somewhere else, and I run away.
Drop me in the ocean.
Yeah, no. You tell Remy it's the only way to save you, that he stabs you as best he can with his knife, so he's technically dead. And then you put him in the body bag, and then you misplace the body bag.
Oh no!
man, this is the
Whipped.
weirdest version of Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah.
Well, this time a peck will not be enough to wake him up. Ah.
I mean, you can try, but I don't think it's gonna work.
Careful, Remy might eat your worm. I'm sorry, this one was just too easy.
All right. Are we
Let's-
back in right
Let's
now?
go back
or-
in the fight. Yes, we are. People have just heard that.
Okay.
Hi, everyone.
Get back. Whose round was it?
It's the beginning of the
So
round,
stop.
so we go back
So
to
the
the top
priest.
of the initiative with the priest, who now knows about Terry. Terry,
She took care too.
who has used 2 counter spell, which means on that level he only has
I believe he has 1/3 and 1/4 left.
yeah, I think it's that.
Because he's used a 5th,
Yeah,
a 4th, and 2/3.
yeah. Right, he's running out of no, not this one. Not this one. The priest, the priest, the priest, the priest. The priest. The priest. Here he is. Okay, so he knows there's a chance Terry will block him again. So he's not gonna jump on the strongest spell he has. Well, he was going to use this. So these are the spells he has left. All right. He needs to take care of this. Oh.
Oh.
To use, I just remembered that for the Knight Captain to use Spirit Shroud, he needed to drop Shield of Faith, so -2 on his armor. Just had to re-put this in the right position. Alright, so what he's gonna do, he's gonna use this spell. Where is my spell list? Here it is. No. Here he is. He's gonna start casting a spell again. Now, this one feels slightly familiar to all of you. Feels like something Jorg cast at one point or another.
Alright.
Wall of fire would be pretty bad.
Wait, George cast? No, I'm kidding. Sorry.
I think Terry would go for another counter spell, as he's kind of the last big caster
Okay.
on the field. There are 2 regular priests, but
Okay. And it was cast as a 4th level spell.
come on, there. Don't let me down now. That's my boy. That's a 25.
25 is enough. All right. You've been keeping him pretty quiet down.
I rolled insane today. Absolutely bonkers.
Yeah.
That's the third 19 I've rolled.
No, absolutely. You've blinded half of the paladin. You've kept the priest in check with Terry. Although Terry is the better character between you and him, but we're not going to.
Obviously, yeah.
You already
As
talked
we
about
said
that.
earlier,
The
though,
sun
that's-
exceeds the father.
Yeah.
No, he has the better stat block. You know, I think it's a little unfair to say that he has the better character. I like to think that they're both equally expressive in.
Stop it right there. I'm good with that. Terry doesn't have any eyes, doesn't have a forehead. He just has a mouth, and he is more expressive. He's got a
His
better
is
charisma.
high.
I was forced to give Terry a better charisma than Fisher because honestly, the moment you show him, everyone's interested in him. So that is indicative of a high charisma. I had to give him good charisma. Alright. But this does reveal where Terry is and confirms. So they're going to want to end this problem. After the priests, it's the two smaller priests that attack. They drop the... One of them drops the... no, it doesn't need to drop it. Oh. No, it's not. Okay, no, it's on their turn. All right. Doesn't need to drop it. Okay. Which means they both try and shoot Terry with guiding bolts.
I will use my reaction.
Do you still have it?
I do. I have not used my reaction since my last turn.
Since your last turn, didn't you use shield?
I used
That was
shield
before.
before my turn.
Okay.
I used it last round, but before my turn.
Okay. Well, in that case, you have a choice. Two people are attacking him. Are you blocking people number 1 or people number 2? Are you blocking the blue dice or the black dice?
I'm gonna block the black dice.
Well, it is a reactive ability. So, actually, the black dice failed to hit. It's only the blue, so never mind. But it does mean that you take the hit instead of Terry. And the attack would have been a 22.
That would just barely hit.
Yeah. Fortunately for you, the strongest they can cast this, and they would have been told to be careful about this. So, cast it at level 2. And fortunately for you, it is radiant damage. And it is a shitty roll. 13, which means 6 points of radiant damage. As you notice one aiming at Terry, and you just cover Terry and take the hit instead.
Oh, that attack probably should have been at advantage.
Well, he was aiming for Terry.
Okay, yeah.
You shielded him.
Yeah, okay.
Alright, so those are the priests. The paladins. Well, 4 of them are blind, so they can't attack Terry. They don't know Terry exists. They were blind when he revealed himself.
Mm-hmm. They do get a save. They need to make a Constitution save at the beginning of their turn. Otherwise, it persists until either the end of their turn or...
Alright.
my
Your
next
DC is?
17.
17. Already? 17? Wow.
Yeah.
Your save, not Terry's save.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a fail for him. That's a fail for him. That's a fail for him. You know, roll an 8, roll a 7, roll a 4. Hey, rolled an 18. Don't have to. So this one starts seeing again. But he was blind when Terry revealed himself, so he doesn't know. Now, those two know about people inside the well now. So
No.
they're paladin. They're just gonna jump in.
They're gonna jump in.
I mean, there's not really much space left, but
No, it's gonna be pretty tight in there.
They fall prone, right?
Well, actually, no, but they do take damage.
Yeah, I'm like, how far is the drop? Is it 15?
Yeah.
but it's like, I mean, they can choose to try to go down safely, but then they would be moving with difficult terrain to climb all the way down,
They're paladin.
unless they have a climb speed, or they can choose to fall, take the damage, and then just stand back up.
They're paladin. They're doing this heroically. They're just falling on a 3-point landing at the bottom of the well, 50 feet down.
Claustrophobic in here.
Oh, it's starting to. Yeah. All right. Now they see Remy, they see Tobiashi, and they see Onak. Remy feels like he's in pretty good shape, so he's dangerous, but Tobiashi is losing blood everywhere, and Arunak barely has any leaves left. So,
Never mind. Oh wait.
For what it's worth, I think both times he saw that Raimi threw the daggers that caused the fireball explosions.
that's a good point. One of them is going to attack you, and the other one's going to choose between Tobiashi and Arunak. Alright.
Can I body block Onak?
Well, you can always just put yourself around Arunak and take the damage, but...
Well, there's 3 of me, so you know.
Yeah, that's right. There are a whole bunch
Alright,
of
he hasn't
illusion
been
in there.
attacked yet, so he still has the mirror images.
No, I've been attacked. They just haven't hit a mirror image yet.
So yeah, there's a whole bunch of Tobiashi. All oozing blood. Alright. 17 and 22 for Remy.
I can't keep taking damage all the time. I'll cast shield this time.
Okay. So neither of one hits. Tobiashi or Onak? Tobiashi, do you feel lucky with even or odd numbers?
Even.
Even. It is even. They choose to attack you. Alright.
Yeah.
That's a 12 and a 18.
So 18 would hit. Let me roll really quick. What is it again? I gotta look at the spell really quick, sorry. It is, if you have
think on the 5
duplicates,
and
you
a
must
6.
roll 6, yeah. It is a 10. So it hits one of my duplicates,
Oh!
or he hits one of my duplicates. Duplicates AC equals 10 plus your dexterity modifier. It hits, so it's destroyed, and I take no damage.
Damn! He tried to use Divine Smite, didn't work.
I just like to imagine I'm like huddling around him with all three of them, and he's trying to decide which one to hit.
It's a game of shells. He picked the wrong shell. I feel like this is the perfect thing. You see Remy going there. Pick the right one. Follow. Okay, so
Remy has a top hat and cane.
Paladins. 3 of them are blind, so they don't know where Fisher is. One of them sees audience on the ground. Fisher feels like he's the one.
Just
that
finish
needs to be-
audience.
Well, he thought about it, but then what good is it if he gets killed by Fisher? So he's gonna try and attack Fisher. Fisher, 24 and 7.
24 will hit.
And the other one is 10 and 11.
Those will both miss.
Alright. No second level slot left, so only one level slot. So, so you take 7 points of regular damage and 4 points of radiant damage. It's already been halved.
So 13 total.
Yeah.
Alright. Yeah. I need to make a concentration check. That's awkward. That was 1.
Oh.
So
Ouch.
that will
Well,
not
you are
succeed.
starting to be very injured.
Yeah. Or
It's getting
I-
harder to concentrate.
technically, I am an audience's aura. So I have a +9 to my con save. So unless it's an auto fail,
I'll
I would still
well, because this is the awkward part. Because I'm pretty sure that aura protection doesn't work when you're incapacitated.
Oh, correct. Yes.
We have a message
You
in
are
the
right.
chat. Where am I now? Well, I don't know where you are at home, but here you're in the middle of a combat in Dungeons and Dragons. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, so I lose concentration.
Okay, so you lose concentration. Yeah, you're in the middle of a fight. It's not going too well, but it's still survivable. Never played.
Also, I've been looking at my save DC.
Yes.
It says 17 on my spells page. I don't know where the extra +1 is coming from. Because it should be 16 from just my intelligence and my proficiency bonus.
All right. Well, we'll look into it after, but for now, it didn't change
I'm
anything
sure.
because the roll was really too low last time. So
Yeah. I'm trying to find out what is changing that.
probably a magical object giving you a +1 somewhere.
That's what I thought, but I don't think any of them do.
All right. Well, for the person who's talking right now, well, if you want to get into Dungeons Dragon, it's definitely going to give you an idea of how it's going to look like if you play using internet. Because there is a limitation with this. But it's different when you play it around a table. With new weapons. Alright, well. That's always dangerous, especially if you've never played. I suggest playing a little bit before inventing new weapons, spells, and things like this. Alright. That was the paladins. Those were the priests. The blinds one. Don't know where Fisher is. This one will definitely bump into the rogue trying to get to you. This one will bump into the one in front of him. Only one of them can actually get to you without hitting anything, and I believe he does so at disadvantage.
Would they still be blind if I lost concentration on the spell?
Oh, he lost his blindness. Okay. Alright, well, since
I mean, this is sort of like the awkward thing about when you
Yeah.
do group initiative is that determining when creatures actually
Yeah.
did things in order because you did
Yeah,
the thing
did they
that
all
was,
go
like,
at
the
the
most
same
convenient.
time, or
Yeah.
did the first one hit me?
technically, the way that I did this, it's definitely not the first one. It's probably one later in the round. But let's just say that it's not a switch. It's not, oh, spell fell. I can see. No, it's more of, it's coming back. I think I can see. Oh shit, you're in front of me. So no, the one who tried to hit you at disadvantage did not hit you, because if it was advantage, you would have a 23 and a 22 to hit. But because it was at disadvantage, he has a 6 and a 9.
Nice.
So, did not hit you. Which means those are the priests, those are the paladins. Your ally, whoa, your ally has a little.
I thought it was me. I thought it was a death saving throw.
No, your ally is 12. You're at 9.
Oh, never mind.
Your ally has a slight moral dilemma here.
Slight moral dilemma.
Yeah, well, he cares more about this, and he is a vengeance paladin, so his ethic would forgive him to concentrate on the enemy priest. But until now, you've never done anything to draw his anger, so alright, we're gonna settle this on a roll.
If you're making me choose between black and blue, you know I'm choosing blue. It's treated me pretty well so far.
Alright, I wasn't gonna make you choose, but just for that, I'm gonna roll with the blue dice. Is he gonna turn around and try and get to you to get you back up or not? All right. It pains him greatly to do this, but he's gonna come and help you.
He's a better man than me. I would have stuck to the 1v1.
Good.
But he's not gonna use the highest spell level, though, so he's not completely a good one. It's going to give an opportunity, however. Alright. Alright. You did help him get this object. So far, you haven't done anything to provoke his anger. So he is going to do this. Going to use a spell. Let's go at this. +1. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4. Which means 16. Oh, he's gonna go like this because he doesn't want to be right next to the paladin. So that was 1, 2, 3. Okay. Yeah, he's gonna go next to you, audience. He's gonna cast a Cure Wound on you, giving you back 23 points. 23 hit points as your eyes just open up and you feel that rush of adrenaline knowing that, oh, I'm still in combat. Unfortunately, you were brought up before your initiative, so you're still gonna be able to go. He does look at you with some anger in his eyes, just saying, I shouldn't have to babysit you. Get back in the fight.
Room.
Damn.
And he
Maybe if you tried tanking like 60 people at one time.
Probably could.
Probably could.
Alright, and he moves.
Yes, sir.
He moves back up to go to try and get to the priest, but he doesn't have enough movement speed left. So that's his turn. Now it's your turn, audience.
Okay. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to bonus action using my magic object I got to pop a potion, which will only take my bonus action.
Yes, you have a satchel.
Yep. Where is I have a potion. Potion of healing, greater. Let's pop that. 44 plus 4. Okay, 14, another 14 HP. And then I am going to... The paladin next to me isn't blinded, right?
The one behind you? No.
Okay, so if I move, I might take an opportunity attack from him.
So right now, the Captain Paladin is incapacitated because of Terry. There is the rogue that's behind you that could get an attack of opportunity, and the Paladin behind you.
Oh, that's a rogue behind me?
The
Okay, I'm gonna
the
try-
sideway M, yes, that's a rogue. That's the captain of the rogues.
Okay, I'm gonna attack the rogue, actually. I
Okay.
feel like I could do good damage to him.
I did stab you in the back.
It did stab me in the back. I did not appreciate that. I would have rather it stabbed me in the front. Like a man.
I feel like there are some streams where you might have gotten some anger for that, especially since I said she was a rogue.
Alright, let me roll. Okay. First attack's going to be a 23 to hit.
That's enough.
I'm going to use level 2 Divine Smite. This one. Pretty much 0 damage because I rolled all once, but that's okay. Oh baby, that's gonna be 16 damage. I rolled 4.
Oh goodness! All right.
Well,
Oh wait, half of that was cut. 6. Sorry, that's gonna be 12 damage.
All right. First time she is injured. All right.
And then I'm gonna attack again.
come on, you could do better this time.
Maybe.
Come on, do a critical.
Well,
do a critical.
I hit her.
Oh,
No,
Okay.
I hit her though.
Okay.
We'll use another level 2. Let's not roll 4 1s on the damage die now this time, please. Alright, that was a lot better.
It's heart attack, breath weapon, everyone.
Okay, that time I hit her for 28. Minus 18 damage. My Divine Smite's being cut in half. It's rough.
Yeah.
But so is all their damage, so it's all good.
You know, if you were evil, I might allow you to do necrotic damage, but you want to stay good.
18 damage.
All right.
I object. Leading the player.
Well, you know. All right. Okay. Anything else? You want to move? Dance?
Work.
Well, again, if I move, I take an opportunity attack, right?
You might. 2 people can do an attack of opportunity on you if you move.
No, I'm gonna stay, but I am gonna turn. So I am now facing, so I'm facing all of the paladins, but not Fisher. So it's like an angle.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't be hitting the one at J10, but I should be hitting all the other ones.
Okay, I see how you want to angle this. Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Alright. So that's you, which means we go to Arunak and the lieutenants. Well, one lieutenant needs to make... No, she doesn't need to make a save because she's in the aura of the paladin, which protects her from being charmed. Yeah. 10 foot. Alright. So... what does she do? Audience or Fisher? Oh, goodness. Audience or Fisher? I believe both of you look pretty severely injured.
Yes. I mean, I'm below half. I don't know if Fisher's below half.
Fisher, do you look below half?
I was muted. I am below half.
Okay. So both of you look pretty injured. So what's gonna happen?
But he can't see them, right?
The rogue is not blind.
Oh,
So she can see both.
I forgot she wasn't in there.
She succeeded. She saved. Oh no, she wasn't hit at all. Period. All right. Sorry. Well, hard decision. All right, we're gonna go with even with audience and odd with even. It's a with audience. She's gonna try and hit you, audience. Damn.
Was that a damn of like I'm gonna be taking a lot, or a damn of she missed me?
It's in that case, I probably should say damn. One hit miss, one hit hits. The hit that hits because it's a critical hit.
Does anyone have silvery barbs? Because that might just kill me again.
I do not have a reaction.
Unfortunate. Well, it's been a good time being up, guys.
Well, you got a chance to do something. We don't need you anymore. Go back down.
Paladin's gonna be pissed.
Here,
He's
take
like,
this crit.
he's
for
gonna be
us.
like, get back in the fight. He's gonna turn around. I'm just gonna be down again.
All right. Okay. So. Oh, I feel like Owenak's gonna need to use his last emergency ability. All right. What was I looking at? I was looking at the road. All right. Oh goodness. All right. So that's 1d6. 5. Yeah, that's 66.
Yeah, rogue criticals basically consistently do 50 damage, so I have very little hope of the level I think this rogue's at. So I have very little hope of staying up.
All right. So. Jeez Louise.
Watch.
Right, so it's because you hit her. She turns around and 42 points of slashing damage.
Yep. All right, boys,
Holy shit.
I'm back down.
I thought you got healed for like 50 something.
No,
Nope,
20.
I got healed back up to 37. That did 42. After popping my potion.
All right. Well, fortunately, it's Arunak's turn. He would have liked it better to keep this for later, but I think you all need a very good cure right now.
You know what? I at least got damaging on the rogue before I went down again.
Yeah. You can brag about hitting the rogue before falling down. All right, so Arunak uses his thorn whip to just grab the side of the ledge and pull himself out, using all of his movement speed, meaning he's on top of the ledge of the well. But fortunately, that does mean he sees everyone.
Although, since I think it's a spell that you think it is just for the future, you actually only need to see the place that you target. You don't actually need to see the creatures. They just need to be within range.
Which means if he casts it there, it does the same thing. Choose 6. Centered on a point. Okay, yeah. But he can try. He can center this so that the radiating energy hits everyone. You know, if he throws it on the wrong side of the well, it only hits people outside. But he does it on the right side of the well, everyone gets cured. Alright. He uses Mass Cure Wound. And does a pretty decent amount of healing. Plus his modifier, which is +6. So everyone, audience, Fisher, Tobiashi, and Remy, gets 26 points of healing.
We're up. We're down. We're
Okay.
up.
Does he also give it to himself? I wonder.
Oh, yes. Of course. No, it's the other way around. Minus.
I like to imagine the rogue just stabs me, sees me collapse in front of her, and then suddenly just spring back to its feet within like 3 seconds.
It's not even 3 seconds. I don't think you even had time to hit the ground. You started to fall, and when your knees touched the ground, you went back up again.
No, I was just the thing where you fell backwards because you was stabbed, so you just like, and then he suddenly just like his body just stopped in a weird limbo position and then rose back up. He's like round 2. Actually, technically round 3.
Yeah, technically it is. For real.
3.
Alright. He did take 6 points of damage from the creature fluttering around. Alright, so Arunak's up. He used his only level 5 spell, but giving everyone else a chance with this. So that was Arunak. That was the priest who's burning up. He needs to
He hasn't died already? Oh my gosh.
no, he's
Just
burning
melting.
alive. Yeah, I don't know. He's just screaming.
He's getting whittled down.
It's 46. Yeah, as ways to die, this is a pretty gruesome way. Which means he goes to... Oh. You start seeing blisters appear on his face, on his hands as he's screaming. The paladin is incapacitated for 1 round.
I'd like him to roll for suicide. No, I'm kidding.
Okay, he knows where Terry is, but he doesn't. Concentration spells are gonna. But yeah, okay. Oh no. Orders. He can't. Alright, Nolan. He can't use this. He can't use this. He's got nothing there. Alright, he's gonna... go for broke. Oh! That doesn't need concentration. Hold on. I think it's a bonus action. Bonus action. Melee attack. Yeah, I know. I've been burned. I am a person that was admitted at a hospital for burned people when I was younger. I know it's a horrible way to die. Yes, spiritual weapon as a bonus action. You can cast it. I can make a melee attack. So, and it doesn't require concentration. So, do I still have my? No, I don't have the spiritual weapon marker. I removed. No. I'm just gonna have to use an NPC token. I'm gonna reverse it. Alright, so spiritual weapon, it's gonna focus on audience.
And everyone just hates audience in this fight.
No, you're a paladin. It's a combat of priests and paladins. So
Yeah, no, it's fair.
Everyone can identify you as a dangerous person in here. Alright. Attack modifier. Which means it's a 22 to hit.
That'll hit.
It'll hit. Fortunately, he can't use a 5th level spell slot because of orders. So, it does 15 points of
Jesus.
force damage.
Yeah.
And audience is back now.
No,
No,
he's still
audience
up,
is
but
up.
he's not
Audience
liking
is
everything
up.
that's happening.
Audience is like, please just attack somebody else. Listen, I know I'm the most dangerous, but come on now.
Alright, so, but he's going to try and attack our friend that he's passing by. Because he got a natural 20. Oh, good lord. Okay. It's not impressive, but it's something. He managed to do.
The person in our chat is describing the subject of Next Generation of my call.
That's what I was saying.
Just laughing.
Well, religion, okay.
Yeah, it's a religion. Come on now.
Well, you say it's a religion. Everyone else called it a cult at least once. Alright. Well, yeah, he managed to do 6 points of damage to your friend.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Getting that work in.
Really good. Alright. I think we're gonna finish this round and then we're gonna call it a night.
Fair enough.
But the fight is nearly over. I mean, most of everyone else have been taken out. All of the paladins, except one, on the table are injured. And 2 of the captain, one is injured, exactly 50% hit point. And the 2 others are at 2/3 hit point. So technically, you've done more than half of all of the damage that you need to do to clear the battlefield.
And the priest is, lost some temp HP. But that's okay.
Yeah. But you've managed to completely invalidate all of his spellcasting with Terry. So, all right. Those were Onak, the lieutenants, which means we go to. Oh, good lord. Give me a moment. My stomach is telling me no, you need to end right now. Alright, I don't think I'm gonna have a choice. I think it's the beginning of a diarrhea. So, I'm so sorry. I'm gonna write down where we're at for initiative, and we're gonna finish this next episode. Oh, jeez, that hurts so bad. So...
Okay.
Sorry? Whew, wow. Alright, so sorry to finish this like this. Whew, wow. Thank you for being here tonight. I'm so sorry for ending this. Well, technically we're still a little bit up, but I have to end this probably in the next 2 or 3 minutes. So, thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Thank you for assisting. Thank you to Name01 for participating in the chat. I sincerely... Oh, good lord. I need to end this right now. So, thank you for being here. Hope you'll see you there next Wednesday. Or Friday if you're watching this rebroadcast. Remember, if you enjoy the show, you can support the stream by following us on Twitch, Twitter, YouTube. Leave a comment, leave a like. Also, you can always make a donation, become a Patreon, subscribe on Twitch. And if you can't do any of those, you can always just spread the word of this channel. So thank you for watching. Hope you'll be there next week. Remember, tomorrow I have a stream where I do map making. And that's it. Thank you. And good night. Stay healthy. I really need to go. Bye.